During her fourth practicum, Lavinia Ursoviciu did her practicum in an elementary school with second and third cycle students. In this module, she discusses 4 strategies which she used in order to encourage her students to make a greater effort to speak English.
One strategy that I use is the thermometer. It is a group reward system used for classroom management as well as for maximizing the use of English. The idea is that students get a reward period if they accumulate 34 degrees. For example, here we have 2 thermometers for 2 grade 4s, for Mary's classroom and for Jane's classroom. Students can accumulate a maximum of 3 degrees during a class, represented by the 3 cards here, which are placed on the board all the time. So for example, if students participate very well, all the 3 cards remain on the board. If they are disturbing, I take 1 degree off by removing the red card. If they continue, I take another degree off by removing the yellow card. And if the situation is problematic, I remove the last degree too. Depending on the number of the degrees that remain on the board, I add strips to the thermometer at the end of the class. So for example, Jane's classroom thermometer is yellow, and let's say her students accumulated 2 degrees during the class. I add 2 yellow strips to the yellow thermometer. When the thermometer is full, the students get the reward period. This strategy is very effective because it's a sort of competition between classes, so students are trying to be less disturbing and to participate more. I recommend this strategy to other teachers as well. Another strategy that I use is the coupons. This strategy is very useful for encouraging shy students to speak in English. During whole class discussions, I walk around in the classroom with coupons in my hand. Every time a student answers a question in English, I give him or her a coupon. At the end of the class, students write their names on the back of the coupons and they put them in the bag. After 2 cycles, I do a draw, and instead of winning things, students win privileges, like for example, having a lunch with me, a no homework pass, or they are allowed to be seated at my desk. The coupons are very effective for encouraging students to take risks with English and to participate more during the class. Another strategy that I use is the post-its. This strategy is to be used by teachers for collecting information about students during class. So I always keep a pack of post-its and a clipboard close at hand. Every time I observe something relevant about a student, I write a short comment on a post-it. Whenever I write a comment about a student, I stick the post-its on a clipboard, just like you see here. At the end of the day, I refer to my post-its while I write my observation notes about my classes. This strategy is not time-consuming, and it helps teachers to better remember detailed information about students at the end of the day. Another strategy that I use is the self-evaluation. For self-evaluation, I use this form and is used both by students and the teacher as well. The form is set up by months with the corresponding number of classes. At the end of each class, students evaluate their participation and their use of English by checking off a smiley. At the end of each month, I pick up all the self-evaluations and I write a comment for each student. Then, the students take the form home to be signed by the parents. The comments provide feedback for the students, and it helps them make some adjustments and improve their participation in the English classroom. I use the self-evaluation forms along with my observation notes when I calculate their marks for oral interaction. I find that the self-evaluation forms in combination with the post-its to be very effective and very easy for evaluating competency 1.